have a confession. I'm not a real Star Wars fan, guys. It's been 7 months since I've made a video, and I have not seen the newest Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm 2 months late, like almost to the day since this movie came out, and I'm finally talking about it. So I'm sure you could tell by the title or the way I've been speaking, I have not actually seen this movie, and I have zero plans to see this movie. I think it looks extremely mid, to be honest with you. Like, I've only seen season 1 of The Mandalorian, and it was good, but it was not like Star Wars. It was just kind of there, and I did enjoy it, but after everything I've seen about The Mandalorian and Grogu and just where Star Wars is, I just do not have interest in watching this movie, and I figured I'd rant a little bit about why. I think one of the biggest reasons the movie kind of flopped was the interest is just not there for Star Wars. A lot of people have lost faith in the series, have lost interest in the franchise, or at least the stuff that Disney is putting out, which I'm one of those people. Obviously, I still do love Star Wars. I watch a lot of Star Wars content still. I guess I technically am a Star Wars YouTuber again. I'm posting this video, right? But I don't know, something about this movie it just didn't interest me. I remember seeing the first preview, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll be more excited when the movie comes out. Nope, I've had zero desire to go watch this movie. In fact, I had the opportunity to go watch this movie. Me and my family, we're gonna go watch a movie one night, and my dad's like, okay, I'm gonna let you pick. We can either go see The Mandalorian and Grogu or Masters of the Universe. I thought about it for about 30 seconds, and I'm like, Masters of the Universe. That is a movie that respects its source material. It does an amazing job at capturing He-Man on the big screen. I really enjoyed that movie. What are you doing, Disney? Right? You obviously are losing money on Star Wars. I'm not about to sit here and rant about how much I hate Disney and how much they ruin Star Wars, but the fact of the matter is, this movie flopped. It had a $165 million budget and only pulled in $345 million. And the general rule of thumb from my knowledge is with a movie, you take its budget and you double it for marketing. So instead of $165,000, it would be about, $330 million. A $330 million budget to only make $345 million. Like, you lost money, right? It's not good. And looking at Rise of Skywalker, I believe it cost $1 billion to make her. It was like $900 million. It was the most expensive movie of all time. And then they come out and make this. It's kind of like, we waited, what? Rise of Skywalker was 2019, this is 2026. We waited like 7 years for this movie. And it was so incredibly mid. Nobody talks about it. I can count on my hand the number of times I've heard somebody talk about this movie after it came out. Like, it just was radio dead. And I kind of thought about this like 2 days ago. I'm like, I forgot they did a Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I'm like, I forgot this movie existed. I'm like, what the heck? I know 2 people who watched this movie. One of them's my uncle, and he said it was good. He's like, it was a pretty good movie. It wasn't amazing, but he loves The Mandalorian, and so he enjoyed it. And the other person is one of my friends, and he's like, yeah, it was pretty mid. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's the definition of this movie, mid. It's not bad, it's not great. And I would almost rather it be bad than mid, because at least it would be, like, memorable. This is just, like, I forget about this movie, and I don't forget about any other Star Wars movie, even the Solo movie, which I thought was a good movie, right? That was the last good movie that came out of Star Wars, and that was almost 10 years ago now. That was 8 years ago, yeah, it was 8 years ago, 2018. It's been 8 years since we had a genuinely good Star Wars movie, and I would even consider that, like, barely good. It's maybe slightly above average. If I really want to say when was the last, like, truly amazing Star Wars movie, that was 10 years ago with Rogue One in 2016, which I still like Rogue One. It's not like an S-tier Star Wars movie to me, but it is very good. For what it is excellent, and it really does, kind of in my opinion, encapsulate that Star Wars feel. Disney did it. It's like, okay, maybe Disney's movies won't be bad after all. Will I ever watch The Mandalorian and Grogu? I'm pretty sure I said a few minutes ago no, but I think one day I would eventually watch it. I just have, like, zero desire and interest to go out of my way and watch this movie. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's probably mid. Maybe if I watch this movie, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I was so wrong. This is a 10 out of 10 movie. I'll still probably put it lower than anything George has made. the point I've been trying to make with this video is I just feel very uninspired in the Star Wars scene right now. I don't feel like there's a lot to do. And that's one of the reasons I stopped making content, is everyone, like, the big thing people are making on YouTube now that I see is theory videos. And I really do enjoy consuming those theory videos, but I'm kind of late to that. I don't want to just start randomly making them. I've made like 2, because they were ideas I had. But I don't want to hop on the hype train, just hop on the hype train. Like, sure, I'm sure I could come up with some good theory videos and make a couple good ones, but, you know, there's already such established, like, channels in that aspect. I don't really want to impose on them. I just don't know what to make for Star Wars content anymore, to be truthful, and that is why it's been, like, 7 months since I've made a video. Technically 8 months, because the video I posted 7 months ago was just a compilation video. It wasn't even, like, a real video. I just took, I wanted to do a video. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I took all, like, the lore shorts I made and combined them into a video, and it was cool. The only idea I have for content stems from a video I made 9 months ago that is titled Why the Original Trilogy Was So Much Less Advanced Than the Prequels. And basically my idea is just answering questions about Star Wars, like, in between the prequels and the original trilogy, like, stuff like that, answering questions and doing a quick little video on them. But that's the only idea I have. I've made 3 videos. I've made, rant videos before, like why I strongly disliked the sequel trilogy. I've done lore videos. In fact, that's kind of what I wanted to do originally, and there was definitely a lot of lore videos on my channel. I just haven't exactly, I just don't know what to do for lore videos, because I feel like everything that I want to make, I've either made that I felt was unique or has been made, and I don't want to be a broken record. I don't want to just do the same things over and over again. And then, of course, I've done my rankings, which, maybe I'll do some more rankings, I'll do some more tier lists. That's something I just enjoy doing personally. And I've done the Angry Birds Star Wars stuff, which I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful those videos popped off. Maybe I'll do more, Star Wars gaming stuff, because I've done that on the channel. I enjoyed doing that, so maybe I'll do more of that. Maybe we'll bring back Palps Talks. That was a cool series. I enjoyed doing Palps Talks. I could definitely do another one of those. Point is, I'm gonna try. So if you couldn't tell, I'm gonna try to come back, make some new Star Wars content. I don't want to keep this channel dead forever. Of course, I have my Evermore channel. You can go check me out there. That channel's not dead, but it's not exactly active. I need to post more on there as well. I do stream on occasion over on Twitch, twitch.tv/evermorelive. I'm a PNG tuber on Twitch, if you want to check me out. I stream at least, I'd say once, maybe twice a week. But yeah, I'm going to stop ranting now. I'm going to throw this in DaVinci. Well, I'm actually in DaVinci. I'm recording this in DaVinci. I'm going to cut this down. I've been going for about 9.5 minutes, so I'm going to try to get this into about a 7-minute video. I don't want to sound like repetitive and ranty. I know it's going to come across like that just a tiny bit, but yeah. New content coming before, probably within a month, realistically, knowing me. It'll be within a month, but I definitely do want to make some more Star Wars content. I think I'll make a couple shorts. I might even make a short later today, but we'll see. I hope you have a great rest of your day. More Star Wars content coming soon. I am excited to be back. And remember, may the Force be with you.